What's up guys, it's me, Lego Paradise here, and today I'm going to show you how to build this working Lego toilet that actually flushes your Lego studs. So let's turn it around and see how it works. To use the toilet, you'll need to place something inside it, such as a 1x1 tile. So just place that in the toilet bowl and push the lever on the side to flush it. And you can see whatever is in the toilet gets flushed down the drain. So this is a really cool functional design, and you can see it's perfectly scaled for your minifigure scale houses and bathrooms. And it's got a very reliable flushing mechanism, so you can see you can basically flush as many things as you want down the toilet. And this works with any round 1x1 tiles, so just insert the tile, then press the lever on the side, and that will flush it through the toilet into whatever Lego drainage system that you have installed below. This also includes a cool little fold-up seat, which you can adjust depending on how you want to use the toilet, and of course that can be folded back into position. And this is also a very compact design which fits neatly into the walls of your Lego house. On top of that, this working Lego toilet is also designed to go with my working Lego sink design, so that way you can combine them so you can use the toilet and flush it, and then once you're done you can wash your hands by dispensing some water out of the sink. So both of these functional creations go perfectly together, and I'll leave the link for the how to build video for this working sink in the description below. But for now, let's get started and take a look at how to build this working Lego toilet. Here are all the pieces you're going to need to make your working Lego toilet, and once we've built it, I'll also show you how you can integrate it into your own Lego houses. So once you've collected all of your pieces, we can start by building the base of the toilet using a 2x3 plate and two 1x2 plates offset by one stud, just like that. Then on top of each of these 1x2 plates, attach a couple of 1x1 bricks, also sticking out just like that. And also some modified 1x1 bricks with this bar attachment on the end. And that will hold the rubber band, which will make part of the flushing mechanism actually function. So that's very important. And this is an official Lego Technic rubber band, but you can use regular rubber bands that are the same size if you don't have this one in particular. So once we've attached that, you can take one side of this rubber band and clip it just over the top in between the brick and the bar, and secure that in place with not one but two 1x3 bricks. So that's already starting to build up the height of the toilet quite a bit. Then for the actual handle that you can press to flush the toilet, we can build this part. So take a 1x2 jumper plate and attach that over the top and clip that down just like that, and attach this modified 1x1 round tile over on the top of that piece. And we can place this down for now, because next we'll build this piece, which will act as a handle. So take this Technic piece and this Technic axle with this ball joint over on end, and that will make a nice little area which you can pull to activate the handle mechanism. And in this side of this Technic piece, attach a 1x1 pin with the stud attachment, so that will be facing downwards like this, and that can be simply clipped over the top of this modified 1x1 round tile. So just like this. So you can see already from the inside, that is the part that will stick out and act as the handle for your working Lego toilet. So that's half the mechanism done. Now for the second part, you can take a Lego Flickfire missile and attach that by clipping that inside of a 1x1 round brick, just like this, and then clip that to the underside of a 1x4 tile. So I'm using these blue coloured tiles to represent the water that will be in the bowl of the toilet, and that goes in and out as the toilet flushes. which I think is a very cool effect. And you also need to place another 1x4 tile just over the top of this 2x3 plate. Just like that. And then with all of this together, you can slide this structure inside of here and just unclip that temporarily and slide that over the top of the exposed bar. So you can start to see how this mechanism will work. And I'll explain exactly how that functions in just a little bit. First, let's finish up this section. So let's take this 1x2 panel piece, attach a 1x1 plate with the clip on the end, just like that, and a regular 1x1 plate underneath. And from here, this is what you can use to attach your toilet seat, which is this cool Lego hoop piece. And as you saw at the start, that can be flipped up and down, depending on how you want to display that. So now that can be simply clipped inside the middle, and that should cover up this water piece over here, so that should fit nice and snugly, but still leave plenty of room for this water to move in and out. So a quick explanation of how this works. Basically, when you pull the lever, this in turn moves this 1x4 on the top backwards, and that goes into the back of the toilet, which then hits the rubber band, which pushes it back and creates this flushing mechanism. So you can see, if you have a hole just underneath there, when you flush, whatever is in the toilet will just fall down straight into the rest of your Lego drainage system. So that's a very cool and very compact design, which works really well. And that part can be finished off with a nice 2x3 tile. And just make sure that nothing's pressing down too much, because you want that to be nice and smooth. And then the last part that we actually have to build for the toilet will be the front. So this will be the bowl that sits underneath of the toilet seat. And also we'll use just two 1x2 slopes with some 1x2 plates just over the top there, and then some 1x1 tiles to match. So with these two, you can attach them to a modified 1x1 brick with the studs on the sides. So that just goes on end like that. And one thing to note with this structure is, again, make sure that's not completely pressed down. There's just a fraction of a gap in between, and that will make it work a whole lot better. So you can see this is the actual structure of the toilet. And to actually build this into your own Lego creations, you'll of course need somewhere to place your toilet. So I've built a little wall like you saw at the start, and make sure that it's got a hole at the bottom for the contents of the toilet to go once they're flushed. That's quite important for this whole toilet to work. You also need a stud at the front to attach this front part, so we can place that down now, and that just clips into place just like that. And quite simply, the back also clips inside a 2x3 space just like that. So looking at that from the back, that just clips down, and again, make sure that's not too tightly clipped down, because you'll want some space for the actual flushing water to move in and out as you push the handle. So that looks good, and you can top that off with another wall or the rest of your Lego bathroom, plus some toilet paper, also very important. I'm sure your minifigures will appreciate that. And then all that's left to do is to test it out. So as I mentioned at the start, you can use any round 1x1 tile. So that just clips inside of there, and you can see that rests within the bowl of the toilet, doesn't stick out or anything. And then obviously once you press the flusher, the tile gets flushed out of the bottom of the toilet. So I hope you enjoyed building this working Lego toilet, and if you did, give this video a like, let me know what you think of this design in the comments, and subscribe to my channel for more Lego creations, including the how to build video for the working Lego sink, which will be linked in the description below. And as always, I'd like to give a big thank you to all of my supporters on Patreon for helping to make my videos possible. And you too can join me on Patreon to see your name here in the credits, as well as get exclusive access to a whole bunch of Patreon only bonus videos, behind the scenes content and LEGO tips and tricks. I'd really appreciate your support, and I'll leave the link to join me on Patreon in the description below. I'll see you guys next time with more LEGO creations, and thanks for watching.